This is how to get hired for any job in the world. Every hiring manager has a checklist they use to decide who they're going to hire. So not checking all their boxes in your resume, cover letter, and during interviews is the reason you're not getting hired. I'm going to show you how to find out what's on their list, how to check all those boxes, and how to get hired. So first, open up Google Sheets and make a table that looks like this. Or better yet, use this one that I made for you. It's free. I linked it down in the description below and you can edit it. And in here, we are going to recreate the hiring manager's secret checklist and use it to our advantage. Next, head over to your favorite job board and copy a couple job descriptions that you are interested in applying to. Next, head over to ChatGPT and we're going to type in this prompt. Can you please make me a list of 21 skills that are required to do this job? And please make each skill only 1 to 2 words long. And I'll explain why 21 skills and why 1 to 2 words in just a moment. Then paste in the job descriptions from those jobs you are interested in. And ChatGPT will give us a nice list. So we're going to copy this list and we're going to paste them right here in the key skills column of our hiring manager's secret checklist. Next, open up yourself a nice professional resume template, and if you don't have one, I've got you covered. This one is available for free on my website. I link to it down below in the description. Now, from this list of skills, we're gonna pick our number 1 skill. So for this person, we'll say it's project management. We're gonna put that skill right here at the very top of the resume. Now, the very first thing they see is my name and that I am a project manager. Next, we'll go back over to our hiring manager checklist and we're gonna pick our 4 next best skills and we are gonna populate them up here. All right, this is looking pretty good. Now, the other 16 skills we have left over, you guessed it, we're gonna put them in our key skills section. However, anyone can say they're qualified. Now we need to prove it. So let's head back over to the secret hiring manager checklist. Now, for each skill that you have here in this column, take a second to think of a time you used that skill, and we're going to use that story to fill out these 2 columns here. So first off, what job were you in when you used that skill? And then just make a brief little note to remind yourself of what happened in this situation. And that's going to look a little something like this. Now, the stories we have here are going to make up the bullet points in our resume under each job. This way we know the stuff that we are talking about in there is exactly what they care about. So when we take the time to write out our bullet points and plug them into the resume, we are gonna go so far as to continue to mention that skill as a little heading for each bullet point. So when they are scanning this document, they can see examples of exactly when you used every single skill they're looking for. Now we've shown them that they're qualified with our branding, like our title and specialties and key skills, and then we've proven it in our actual jobs descriptions in our resume. And if you don't want to write all your bullet points from scratch, check out my ebook, 540 Badass Bullet Points for Your Resume. I linked to that down below in the description. Now, let's open up our matching cover letter template. So here in the cover letter, we're just going to take the top 4 to 5 skills yet again, and we are going to talk about them in the body of the cover letter using a hybrid bullet point method. And guess what, my friends? We're going to use the exact same stories we did in the resume. We're just going to make sure we speak about them in first person using I statements. This gives us a chance to elaborate a little bit more, but ultimately we just want to keep hammering home those same amazing qualities. If you fill this out, you can use the language I wrote for your intro and outro, and you have a 10 out of 10 cover letter that matches your resume and again checks all the boxes on the hiring manager's secret list. Once you follow all these steps in your resume and cover letter, you will no longer have to ask yourself, why am I not getting interviews? Because the interviews are going to come flying in. Now, if you want to nail those job interviews and seal the deal, I have excellent news. These are the things they're most likely to ask you about during the interview, and these are the stories that you're going to tell to show them that you have the skills they're looking for. Now, to learn how to tell those stories in the best way and land more jobs, check out this video that I made on answering interview questions using the STAR method. This is the method that a lot of the big companies like Google and Amazon require anyway, so it's very useful to learn. Okay, we're all set here. Like and subscribe and go do all that homework I just gave you so you can get hired. And don't forget, you deserve a job you love.